Alright, first match on the play. There's nothing particularly good in hand, but no Lurus, so probably not the most aggressive deck. So that we can leverage maybe Time Raveler to stall a little bit. And if it's just a random combo deck besides Dredge, then Time Raveler should also be okay on 3. Like even if it's Storm, we can bounce the beer or something. Hope for the best. Here we go. And it's Tron. Well, no map, no nothing. So they probably have natural in hand or have a forest for searching. Alright. Counterspell. Nope, just more land drops. Let's see. Here comes the map, but now they can't crack it, so we can bounce it. Alright, so we still need like Force of Negation or something. Or a Cryptic or something else. Yeah, well, drawing stuff that doesn't really help in this situation. So if they have a tower now, we're probably dead here. Where did all these Tron opponents snuck up from? I've played them for a month and suddenly play against them so often. So next turn they have Tron. Yeah. That is pretty bad. Can't even play the Omnath because we only have drawn all the blue sources in the world. So we could play Wrenn and Six, play the Scalding Tarn, play Growth Spiral, and hope to get the Karn with Field of the Dead, but that's really not that great here. Maybe we can Growth Spiral into a Force. What a weird game. For once they didn't have Tron on 3, and then we just draw Abysmal. We need the green source. So really hope to draw into a Force of Negation now. No, just no. And we have to destroy the Ujin with the Teferi, and then they probably play a Walking Ballista or something. Yep. Yeah, just drawing more lands. It's really sometimes really annoying. Alright, at least next turn we can use Omnath plus Field of the Dead and the fetch land to create a lot of mana. If they have their Ulamog now, just kill it, of course. They can Karn minus it, but maybe we can still get them with Omnath. Well, at least we don't care about the plus, and if they minus on the Field of the Dead, we get Teferi going as well. So as long as they don't get their Ulamog, we are still in the game here. Yeah, they take the Teferi, alright. Now I hope they don't have an O-Stone or something. Here comes the Sanctum of Eugen. Jace, alright. Green, blue. Prefer an Uru here. Now just more useless Mystic Sanctuaries. Well, at least we can brainstorm here. So going white definitely helps against their planeswalkers. We need an extra blue. I still can use the green mana for an Uru here. And then with the additional land drop, we can kill the Karn. Can also use another Growth Spiral. Maybe I should have put Growth Spiral on top there with a Mystic Sanctuary or something, but then I don't get the mana, so... we can cycle or hold up Mana Leak or something. How good is Mana Leak? Honestly, not that great. It can catch an Ulamog at least from entering the battlefield, and he has to name Field of the Dead and Jace, kind of. Or maybe kill everything but the zombies. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. So we can still Mana Leak unless he plays exactly a tower. So yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, we can only cycle this. I can't play this, unfortunately. Yeah. If I put the Growth Spiral on top, then I don't get the extra mana from the Omnath. So needed the fetch land there. Here comes the Sanctum, I guess. Yeah, exactly. What is this? Another Eugen. Okay, good thing at least I have... I can still mana leak this. Then we need to find a path to exile or something. Or just pick up the mana leak again, cycle into it with the Triumph because we have Mystic Sanctuary on top. And go from there. He's still dead in a few turns then, so... And we can still stall for a little bit. Yeah, come on. Always yields. Always yields. Put this on top. Hope he doesn't have another tower or something. We have another sanctuary beneath the mana leak. So we know that next turn we draw dead. So we really have to go with these zombies. Probably names Uro and Field of the Dead. Can still mana leak this. And then we have still Force and Aether Gust for the following turn. And maybe, yeah, we have a 2-turn clock, so we could maybe still win this. He needs an O-Stone or something. Alright. Can also catch a Thwack Tusk with this. Put him down to 6. I can put Growth Spiral on top for the random redraw. But then we waste simply 2 mana, so I just put this into play now. Don't put the mana leak on top. And yeah, we can prevent the O-Stone, we can prevent the Thwack Tusk, so I have to hope that he doesn't have a Worm Coil here. Now I have to hope to draw something to bounce this, or a path to exile. Or we just draw another freaking land. Yeah, I don't know. Feels horrible. Still not dead. We just trade damage here until I find the removal. Can still catch a few spells. Come on. One card in hand. A sphere. Yeah, whatever. Don't want to counter this if he just draws into a dead land. I would rather stop this one. Puts it back on top, that is good, so we have at least the next turn covered. So if I draw a path, we still kill him. Yes, nice. Of course, we wait till he draws, because else he can shuffle it away, and then, yeah, we still win with a horrible starting hand, but, well, Field of the Dead pulls us out once more. So, yeah. Go here. Path here, GG. Now for sideboarding. Supreme Verdict out. Not a fan of the lightning bolts. We haven't seen 4 mana Karn, but he could run them, I guess. I like one Ashiok, but not more. Not a fan of Teferi. One is maybe fine. Could keep in one lightning bolt, can bring in the Soul Guide Lantern, but Teferi cycles as well, kind of. Mana Leak, of course, only good if we can break up Tron. Sometimes, like in this game, can still be good if we have some pressure, so he has to play into it. I like Wrenn and Six in case we find the Field of Ruin. Sometimes we can search it out with Hour of Promise, and then it's good. Yeah, Cycles and Rams can be pitched. I think we go with this. So if we see 4 mana Karn, I think I bring in a few lightning bolts on for the next match. But yeah, besides this lantern that can cycle, for maybe one of the path, I don't see anything else here I really want. Like, the good thing about Omnath is that you can still kill a Karn after it has used its minus, so that's pretty cool. You can do the classical growth spiral cut, but it also cycles and has the upside of being pitchable, so let's go like this. Wrenn and Six is also win condition, so well, we have the turn 2 Wildfire. Then we hopefully draw a few lands along the way, or counter spells, or both, ideally. Take some mulligans to find 2 Tron pieces plus search, which is good, because we can deny 1 Tron piece. So he needs several search spells or several Tron pieces. Alright, here we go. Forest, Stirrings. Good start, because that means that he has no Tron on turn 3. Gives us more time to find what we need. After sideboard, they sometimes have Thought-Knot Seer and stuff, so they are not as reliant, but still good to prevent the Tron. Makes Mana Leak better. I don't like going for the tower, because if they rebuild Tron with it, they immediately have 1 mana more available, since it creates 3 instead of 2. But I have to use the Wildfire here if I don't draw the land drop. Yeah, I still can't play Wrenn and Six because I need another red or green source, so let's gun for this. So, yeah. Maybe Ashiok can be good in this spot. Just draw a 3rd land that comes into play untapped. Cleansing Wildfire was such a nice addition to the format. I really like this card. Damn it. 28 lands in the deck, guys. 28 freaking lands. But sometimes you fail to draw. Oh yeah, the Relic Mania. Sure. Doesn't matter what I pick because yeah, he has 2 anyways. So Wrenn and Six dead at this point. I need a land drop. Yes. Alright. We could play Wrenn and Six, but he can still crack 1 relic. So I rather go with Ashiok and really stop him from using Ancient, from using Sylvan Scrying and stuff like that, right? So then I hope he doesn't have a Thought-Knot Seer next turn. So he can't use any search spells for his land drops anymore. I don't downtick it, so it can at least survive 1 Thought-Knot Seer hit. But he has to find Tron the natural way now, or he plays just an O-Stone. Alright, then he has to still find a 4th land drop, I guess. Now we can downtick actually and force him to use his mana in a way. Or rather, we can now play Wrenn and Six if we just mill over a land, exactly. Like that a little bit more than using Uru here. But if he just cracks the O-Stone now next turn, we can maybe work towards this Hour of Promise. And not missing the land drop here is really good, I think. So he needs a next land drop, and then he don't really crack the relics right now, because then he blows them up with this O-Stone and loses 2 cards, so his mana situation is really not the best. Alright, can't use. Uh-oh. Finding exactly the tower there. Alright. One more land drop, come on. We can fire off Hour of Promise. One more land drop for the team. 1 Field of the Dead gone. Now he has to crack run relic, yeah. Man, this sucks. Why did I miss so many land drops? Nice. At least next turn we can go for it. Yeah, you can rather have this land than the Uro right now, but yeah, it doesn't really matter, right? He gets both again. I probably need another white source, but I can't fetch one out here. Only the Temple Garden. Do I want this? Yeah, let's go for the Temple Garden then, sure. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Well, he still needs 1 more land to crack this. Yeah, sure, have the Euro. I can win with the last Field of the Dead, so I can't mill myself over anymore. It's too dangerous, or else I mill over most of my win conditions here. He's missing a land drop again. So what we are gonna do, we fetch out Field of Ruin and Field of the Dead. Then we play Mystic Sanctuary. Field of the Dead, Field of Ruin. Always yields. So if he can't build Tron next turn, then he won't build it ever. Let's mill him. Maybe we hit another piece. I don't have to play the Sanctuary out right now, because he will probably blow up this O-Stone if he draws another land. Yeah, okay. Both relics gone. Third relic exiled. Lucky. Then we can gun for this other tower. And now we have Wrenn and Six to blow it up again. I mean, maybe not lucky. He can't search for it, right? Yeah, he has to blow this up now. Alright. O-Stone also gone. Now we still go for the tower, but now we can play Omnath before. Blue and red. Yes. Now we can also just play this first. Alright, now let's see. We kill this, pick out the other forest. Play this. Maybe red is more valuable because we have another Cleansing Wildfire, right? Okay, with the Cryptic, I don't want to play this out now. Is this correct? So I would rather pick the Cryptic up again. We have 4, 6, 8. We dome him to 16, so we have a 2-turn clock anyways. Yeah, I think I don't put the Sanctuary into play yet. I want to use this for later. And we can hold up Mana Leak still, which is good because he can't build Tron. Then I don't have to force anything. Should still have basic islands. Wow, third tower. Lucky, I guess. Yeah, this is worth to force here. Then we can also cast Uro next turn. Ah, shit, he had a map, alright. This was such a Lucker tower. But well, can't do too much here. And we can bounce this Tron piece with the Cryptic, put it back on top, pick up an Uro. So I think we still have it. Ah, I should have waited to fetch because then we get 4 mana with this. I'm stupid. Oh well. Yeah, but we have it because we can kill him on board before he builds Tron up and we still have Mana Leak and stuff, so should be fine. So let's do this first. Maybe we draw another land. Yeah, we have enough green sources here. Return this draw card. Then we put the Cryptic back on top. Now I get my Uro back. Yeah, and then we win. So we put Cryptic back on top. I escape the Uro with blue, blue, green, green. We draw into the Cryptic. We have Path up against the blocker. We have Force up against anything else and win from there. But I should have waited with the fetch because the zombie was not important. And yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We won. Yeah, let's go to match 2.